22nd consecutive live session. And I'm extremely happy to announce that this is my great achievement. Yes, this is an achievement which I really like. Yes, in this way, I am just going to gain confidence in my personality, in my English language, in my fluency, yes, in my public speaking skill. So in this session, I'm just going to talk about mindset, because you know that I'm always reiterating the mindset. I am always talking about the mindset. I'm always going to emphasize upon the mindset. That is the first thing. I can say that this is a software. Yes, you can see it as your software that can help you in constructing the outward aspects. Yes, you can construct the things outwardly when you are going to correct this software. So most of the time I have seen that many people, they have corrupted. Yes, they have corrupted their mindset. They have got their corrupt mindset. They have got their mindset in a corrupted form. Yes. How we can say that, for example, if there are many flaws in it, so we can do two things. Number one is we can only redirect it, we can only readjust it. This is the one of the opportunities, yes, we can avail in our life. And the second one, we need to replace our mindset. So here I would like to let you know to understand two important points. Yes, my dear friends, you can see the two important points which can really help you in moving forward, in correcting your mindset. In this way, you can develop your own roadmap. So here are just these 2 points. Just pay concentration upon them, and ultimately I would urge you to implement them in your life, as I have implemented them in my life, and I am getting the benefits out of these two steps, these two activities. Number one, my dear friends, you need to think about your language. Yes, my dear friends, the language which you are using. I am not talking about the language Urdu, English, Potawari, Pashto, Sindhi, French, Italian. I am not talking about any language. I am talking about the words, the sentences which you are uttering. Yes, from your mouth, the sentences which you are using right now. Yes, my dear friend, this is one of the best qualities of all the successful people of the world. They use powerful words, they use powerful and positive sentences. Yes, they reiterate many positive sentences throughout their life. Yes, they have developed this ability. But I have seen many people who are not making progress. They are making this blunder. They are making this mistake. Why? Because they are always using negative words, negative vocabulary, negative sentences, negative phrases. Yes, that is why they are just getting the results in negative form. Now you are thinking that how we can change our vocabulary, and how our vocabulary can transform changes, can bring about changes in the real world. Yes, madam, this is the phenomena which I want you to clearly understand. So my dear friends, I want you first of all to change your negative words, negative sentences. For example, I have seen that the people who are facing the problem, they say that this is the biggest problem. I am always facing the problem. I am the only one who is getting this problem. I cannot solve this problem. This problem is too big for me. There is no one who is going to help me. I can't do anything. I don't have capabilities. People are just treating me with ill manner. They are not behaving with me in a very positive and good manner. So most of the time we are using negative sentences. We can't do. It is impossible. Yeah, this thing is too much difficult. I'm always facing hurdles in my way. Yes, I am always facing many problems. Teachers are not supporting me. Students are not good with me. My colleagues are always complaining against me. They are always backbiting. So in this way, we are using these words. Yes, these words are highly negative. These sentences are highly negative, which we are using on daily basis. So if you really want to change your life, I want you to work upon your language. Yes, so you need to replace all these sentences and words with the positive and powerful sentence. For example, I can't do. Yes, I can do. Yes, you can say this is the problem. No, this is a challenge for me. You can replace I can't do it. You can I can do it. You can it is impossible. No, it is possible for me. I cannot easily do it. You must use the sentence I can easily do it. You can use this is not a big deal. This is not a big problem for me. I can handle it. First of all, you need to commit. First of all, you need to speak out. You need to speak up the positive words, positive sentences. In this way, you will see that your mind is going to get positive energy. Yes, you know that in outer world there are two kinds of energies. Number one is positive energy, and number two is negative energy. So what we are doing, the words, the sentences which we are reiterating, which we are sending, sharing in this universe, in this world, in this outer world. So ultimately, if we are producing negative words, so ultimately we are getting negative energies, we are getting negative elements, we are getting settling elements from the outward, from this world. So what you can do, you need to replace your vocabulary, you need to replace your sentences. So what would happen if you are going to use positive sentences, if you are going to apply positive and powerful sentences? So ultimately you are going to attract the positive forces of this kainat, of this universe, of this world, of this outer world. So I want you just focus upon your language. This is the biggest hurdle on the way of our success. We are not making success just because of this phenomena. So I want you to work upon your particular language which you are using. Yes, if you are going to use positive language, if you are going to use positive sentences, so ultimately your mind would get positive attraction, your heart would attract positive entities. So in this way you would see that soon you would be able to change your whole life. Your psyche would totally be changed. Your physiology will completely be changed. I have seen many people who are only thinking positively. They are only thinking positively, and out of that thinking, they are just getting the results. So that is why I want you to replace negative words with the positive sentences and words and phrases. Yes, my dear friends. And last but not the least, if you are not going to change or replace your vocabulary, your language, you would live the same life. You will get the same results. So my dear friend, if you really want to change your life, you need to bring about a complete transformation in your language. This is the first thing. And the second thing is always stay in the present. Yes, what is done cannot be undone. I reiterate this sentence many a time. I say this sentence thousands of times, lakhs of times. Why? Because I know that we cannot retrieve our past. Yes, we cannot retrieve our past. What has happened? What has happened? It has to be happened. Yes, it has to be happened. We cannot control that thing. The things which were not in our control in the past, how we can control them right now. It means that we are only wasting our energies. We are only wasting our words. We are only wasting our powers. We are only wasting our thoughts. Yes, so my dear friend, I want you do not rely upon your past. Only think about and work upon your present. Your present can ultimately change your life. Yes, my dear friend. For example, if you are thinking about too much about the past, so what would happen? You are giving negative image to your mind. You're always thinking the negative part of those events which you couldn't control. So my dear friend, I want you, I urge you, yes, I really force you to stay in your present. Always stay in your present. But one more thing that I want you to do. If you have got certain bad experience in your previous life, so what you can do, yesterday I told you about self-evaluation. When you are going to evaluate yourself, when you are going to critically analyze yourself, at that particular time, what you need to do, you need to take out the positive points which you did in the past that you can apply in future, one thing. And second thing, the mistakes which you did in the past. The mistake which you made in the past, I want you not to repeat them. I want you not to repeat them at any cost. In this way, you are going to make progress in your life. So you can do two things. Take out positive points and apply them in your life, and write down all those mistakes which you committed in the past. And now you need to confirm that. You need to commit with yourself that you are not going to repeat those mistakes right now. In this, you will see that you are going to eliminate all those previous or past mistakes one by one, and you will ultimately develop many capabilities, many powers, many positive energies in you. So ultimately, by living in the present, you can achieve all the targets. For example, if I talk about myself, yes, I couldn't study throughout this month, November. So it was my past. So if I'm only talking about that thing, I couldn't study. I did not go to university. I couldn't meet my supervisor. There were some students who were calling me for teaching, but I couldn't go in the university. So these were all the things which are related to the past. I cannot repeat them. So what I can do, I need to think right now what I can do. As early in the morning, I studied the whole concepts. I revised the whole concept. This is my present. And now I am feeling confident. Now I feel that if I am going to repeat the same practices, the same activities on daily basis, I will get command upon this one particular subject, that is syntax, as I am working upon it. So my dear friends, as I am always talking about, to select one particular niche, one particular field, and work upon it over a longer period of time for the next 4 months, 3 months, 4 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You have to work upon that particular one skill, and you would become a legend. You would become an institution in that particular art, in that particular field, in that particular niche. As you can see that I am working upon my public speaking skill, I am working upon my English language skill, I am working upon my fluency, I am working upon my personal development. So right now you can see that I am developing myself day by day. I am improving myself day by day. Yes, my dear friend. So I want you to fix one particular, to select one particular niche, one particular skill set where you have to completely focus upon, where you have to completely work upon. In this way, you will become a legend in that particular field.